All right, everyone, welcome back to my weekly upload. Many apologies that I was late this week. There's a lot going on. Started a new job and just lots going on with the baby and with my husband. So we're taking a very chill video today on a Sunday. And going forward, I am going to be uploading likely over the weekend because it's just a bit too chaotic right now with the schedule to actually upload on Wednesday. So as promised, today we're going to talk about 5 tips that I recommend for you to take right now if you're looking for a job and apply it to your LinkedIn profile. If you do not have a LinkedIn profile, you need to get one because this is the day and age of everyone basically having some online content related to their career and related to their work. So if you are not on LinkedIn, I know it's a lot and it's a pain in the butt. Get on LinkedIn because you really will find a lot more community there. You'll find jobs you may not see posted on company sites, and you can be really tailored when you are looking for your roles on LinkedIn. It sounds like I'm doing a commercial for LinkedIn. I am not sponsored in any way, but you do need to be on there. So here are my 5 tips that you should be instituting today for your current LinkedIn. And if you don't have one, get one and then make sure you institute these 5 tips. So the first one is having a high quality photo. And what I mean by that is don't take a social photo of you being out to dinner with your friends or anything along those lines and just cropping them out. Granted, LinkedIn only gives you like this little circle that you kind of put your photo in, and it's not very big, but you do want your photo to stand out. You want it to look clean. You don't need to get a professional photo. You can ask anyone to take your photo against a neutral background if you don't have one. But if not, if you have a headshot from your company, or if you're just going to kind of take a selfie and wing it, I've done that. I'm not the best at selfies, but hey, I haven't had a terrible picture where someone's reached out to me and said this is too much. But make sure you do that because it puts a name and face together. Other than that, you're just a gray box, and people oftentimes don't like to engage with that gray, unisex person that they may have in the photo box because it doesn't seem real. And in the day and age of so many cyber attacks and people catfishing online, just put your photo up if it's you. It'll save you down the line. The next thing you need to do is update your career. You should treat LinkedIn like you are treating your resume. Every time you have a new role, right? Every time that you have taken a different position or even added to the work and responsibility that you've done, you should be putting it on there because this is how you're capturing your skills and standing out to recruiters. So please make sure that you go on there and update everything. There's a lot of examples if you go online of different things you should put in your LinkedIn profile. I say summarize your role currently and all of your other roles in a brief paragraph, and then call out some highlights from each role of your successes there. And that will actually set you up really well. Don't write an essay, but treat it no differently than you would your resume, and you'll be in good shape. The next tip that I am going to tell you is skills. Make sure for every role you are adding the skills that you had to use, not all of them, because I mean, some of them are very generic, like Microsoft Word. You don't need to do that, but making sure that you're capturing that because a lot of times recruiters will actually go on and search for a title and then search for skills. And if you have those skills, you're going to pop up in that search. If you don't, it's going to be more difficult to locate you and potentially reach out to you for a role that you didn't even know was available. So make sure you do that. The next tip that I'm going to tell you is make sure you're following the top recruiters in your field or in your desired field. So if you want to switch over to a new career, go and follow those top recruiters. If you don't know who they are, which you likely don't, go online and search like top recruiters, for example, in customer success. That's my field. And start following them because that's going to give you a lot of tips from recruiters directly within your field of study. And also, it's going to give you the opportunity to engage with their content. And that is my final tip. The more that you engage with content from your recruiters, the better, because it'll actually start showing other people your thoughts and how you're actually working with the professional community, because the days of us going to a happy hour just to connect and network, I think those are over. Like some people still do them, I know that it's a thing, but really your networking isn't going to be on LinkedIn. So if you're not engaging with content and if you're not putting yourself out there, you're not driving people to your profile either. So when you do engage with that content, like make a comment, you agree, you don't agree, you want to add something, then other people are going to start to notice you. And I can't tell you the number of times that I know from myself or from previous clients that I've worked with, by doing that, a recruiter will catch their comment, go to their profile and say, oh, wow, this person could actually be a really good fit for X role, and then go ahead and reach out to them. So I hope this was helpful. I know that I was late, but I hope that everyone has a wonderful 4th of July holiday. And next week, we are going to be talking about something else. Not quite sure what it's going to be yet, but more to come. Have a great day, all.